everybody. So welcome to my kitchen. So I hope everybody's doing good tonight. This has been an awesome day. And it's Friday, so it's even better because the weekend's here. So happy Friday, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful weekend planned. So tonight I thought I would make something for you. This can be used, it's called a casserole, though I don't like that name. That was the name that it had when I grew up with it. To me, this is more just a side dish. But the name of this is a three-bean casserole, and it's not your typical casserole. So let me go over the ingredients with you. So I have already cooked up, I'll show you, bacon here in the pan, and I've done about 6 or 8 slices of bacon. I cut them up small and have fried them crispy. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to add, I have chopped up onion here, okay? And I have about 1.5 medium-sized onions chopped up there. Put this over here. I'm also going to add about 2 cups of brown sugar. Sounds like a lot, but I would tweak that maybe a little bit if you don't like it quite as sweet. I'm also going to put in a 1/2 cup of vinegar, and I'm using brown vinegar, though you can use regular white vinegar. I'm going to put in a couple teaspoons of salt. You know me, I'm just kind of doing it. I have some spicy brown mustard, and I'm going to put in about probably 2 tablespoons of brown mustard. And then I'm just going to mix that all up together and stir that in really, really good. And then I'm going to put a lid on it. And I'm going to just let this cook down for about 20 minutes. That onion will be completely all cooked up. All of that sugar and that vinegar will be nicely cooked together. Ooh, that's a nice, just that spicy vinegary smell. I like that. So I'm going to put this on, and I will see you in about 20 minutes, and then we'll go over the rest of the recipe, which is super easy and super delicious. So I'll be back in about 20 minutes. See you soon. So we're back, and this has been just simmering on the stove for about 20 minutes. Now I've had the lid on it. I wish you could smell that tanginess of the vinegar, the smokiness of the bacon, that little tang of the mustard that you can smell, all of those individual flavors, and then you get that little hint of onion in there. So I don't know if I can show you. This has turned a deeper color now, just due to that sugar that was in it. Now, the beans that we're going to use are canned beans. I'm putting 2 cans of butter beans in there. These have been drained. I'll just show you. These are the butter beans. They have been drained. I'm putting just regular cut green beans. You can also use French green beans in this. That's good. I've made it with that. Pretty much whatever green beans you have. And then in a twist, pork and beans, like the regular pork and beans you had when you was a kid. Just put 2 cans of those in there. There you go. And then you're just going to mix all of that up. Now I am going to add a little dash of chili powder, not a lot, just a little to give it a little extra heat, so to speak. And then I'm going to just let this simmer. Now, I'm doing this on the stove top, but this is actually one that you would pour in a baking dish, or could pour in a baking dish, and then you would put it in the oven for about an hour. I'm just going to do this on the stove top and let it cook this way, which you can. I'm just going to do it on low. I don't really want to turn my oven on tonight for this, so you make your adjustments. Remember, I always tell you to make my recipes your recipes. So let me show you what this looks like. It's just this very unique, can you see that? Unique combination of beans in here along with that flavor. So I'm going to pause you again, and then we're going to come back in about an hour and check this. And then we'll give it a taste test. That's the best part, isn't it? So I'll see you then. All right, we're back. So these beans have cooked. And again, I did them on the stove. So let me go over the recipe with you. So I have bacon chopped up and browned in there already. I've drained the grease off of it, and I used about 6 or 8 pieces of bacon. I have about 1.5 medium size of onions. I have 2 cups of brown sugar. Have to look at my things over here. I have the brown mustard, about 2 tablespoons of it, and I have about a half a cup of vinegar. I use the brown vinegar in this. And then I have about a teaspoon or a little more of salt. I also added some pepper in there. I mixed that all together and I let that simmer for about 20 minutes covered on the stove. And then I added 2 cans of pork and beans, 2 cans of butter beans, and 2 cans of green beans. Now that's where you mix it all up together and you can stick it in the oven at about 350 for about an hour. Or you can do it like I did and just let it sit there on the stove. I would leave the lid off while you're doing this. And let me show you. Oh my gosh, this smells so delicious. Can you see all of that goodness in there? I'll give you a little smaller dish. I already scooped out so you can see. Look at this. I don't know if that's steamed up or you can see it. So it's this amazingly delicious looking beans. Look at the richness of that. So there's the green beans, the butter beans. You see the little bit of onions. And then you have the pork and beans in there as well. So let's give this a little sample. Whew, it's a little warm. Let that cool a second. So this is something that if you're a vegetarian, you could just leave the bacon out. You could just put that with a little bit of oil or whatever your substitute for like a bacon grease would be. A little bit of oil in there. The bacon really just gives it additional flavor. But you could do the same thing without the bacon if you're vegetarian. But this dish that I've made with the bacon, this is something you could use as a side dish. Or it's, like I said, it's considered a casserole. I don't really call it that, but to me it's just a side dish. But this would be great at a holiday or just every day. It doesn't matter. It's just good any time of the year. So let's give this a little taste. Boy, the flavors are just kind of exploding all over in your mouth there. That tanginess, the sweetness, the smokiness, the little bit of kick with the paprika and the pepper. Whoo, that is good stuff right there. I hope you enjoy this as much. I think I'll have another little bite. Wow. This is absolutely delicious. So for you that can't cook or that say you can't cook, you can do this. So until next time, see ya.